Okay, welcome to the Science of Math. Today we're going to be studying distance and adding distances. And to do that, we're going to use a ruler. Now, in this case, I'm just using a piece of paper as my ruler. And I'm just going to use the distance between these lines as my unit. So, one space, if you will. So I'm going to use this. We have to start somewhere, so I'm going to use this as my 0 right there on the red line. If I take a distance from there, let's say I pick 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That is my 5. Now the distance between those is 5 spaces. So I'm going to label that distance as a 5, and that goes from over here to over here. Now I'm going to add 3 to that. So 1, 2, 3. This distance between here and here is 3. Now I want to find out how far that total distance is. And I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that total distance here is 8, like so. So here I have measured out some distances, and I've just measured out the distances. Okay. If I want to write that down in equation form, I can write 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. So that way I can express adding of distances in a very simple way. Now, if I wanted to consider direction as well, I can write that same thing down, but where I'm this way of notation, this is a distance. And only a distance. If I want to consider a distance and a direction, so I do distance times direction, then I get a vector. And I draw a vector using an arrow. That vector of 5 there, that's saying I'm going 5 in the positive direction. See, this is just 5. The direction doesn't matter. Here, that's a 5 with a direction. Plus a 3. I'm adding 2 vectors of plus 5 and plus 3. And the results of that is going to be a positive 8. So a positive 5, positive 3, and a positive 8. And that ends up lining up. Simple rulers. Okay, I'm just measuring how far. Now, in order to make it easier to measure, I can mark a ruler and say this is my 0, 9, and so on. And that way I can just hold it up there. I line up the 0 with where I start. The 5 lines up with where I end up, and that ends up being a 5, and I can see that really easy. If I go from here, I can see that that's a 3, and then if I move back, I can see that the result is an 8. All I'm doing is measuring it.